Hello everyone, Honey Tiger here, and today we are looking at a little bit of news from War Thunder. We've got, well, two bits of news today, which I will be covering. The next Battle Pass season, which will be season 22, will be starting soon, and the main prizes have been announced, and it's gonna be a ELC vehicle. Yes, we already have an ELC in the game, but this is slightly different because of the gun. Well, the ELC in game has a 90mm, which can fire heat rounds, and I think this is very similar. It's just a elongated is that a 90mm? Yeah, it's a 90mm, I believe. So it's going to start on the 21st and end on the 22nd of April. And the other vehicle you can get in this, which is the Mosquito J30. It's basically a Mosquito, but it's for Sweden. As you can see, it was a Mosquito purchased by Sweden in the late 40s. It's a night fighter variant, which was equipped with, of course, the standard stuff. Has 20 mils. So it's basically a Mosquito, but that was sold to, well, Sweden purchased Mosquitoes from Britain. So yeah, it's a night fighter version, and I think it looks like it's got some sort of like a radar maybe in the nose. And it's rank 3, so you can do all your dailies in that for your aircraft. And of course the main prize is the ELC 901 from France, rank 4. So yeah, it has a 90mm, which is very similar to the in-game one, because that has a 90mm as well. But it's a more longer gun, so you will get a bit more velocity. It's basically the same sort of thing, but this is a different gun. And of course, and these are all the decorations and for ships and boat tanks and that. So of course you've got the emblem of the King's Musketeers, Athos, Amos, and Paphos. I'm not very good with French, but I do remember the Musketeers. I watched the film ages ago. But of course, in two decorations, you've got the blunderbuss, the pistol, the flag of the Royal French Navy, so that can be put on boats, and you get the royal gold profile icon frame. And part of the battle pass, you get a battle trophy, so you can get boats from previous events you didn't get, which just kind of sucks. So it is pretty similar to all the other events, battle passes we've ever had. It's just these more newer versions of the battle pass are not as good as what they once were, because the first 5 or 6 versions of battle pass were amazing, where you got 4 vehicles. Now you only get 2, which really sucks. So that's the battle pass, and as we can, if we go to France, we can have a quick look at the ELC. Where is it? It's they've moved it around recently, so I can't find it now. Alright, here it is. It's 6.0 now. There you go. So this has a 90mm, just like the other one. But as you can see, this is a more shorter gun, or it's going to be very similar, I would say. The gun, I think the gun is similar, to be honest. And I think it's a slightly different hull, but of course this can fire heat, FS, HE, and smoke. So that will be very good. Of course I pushed the wrong button, and now I have to go back again. Of course, the next grind event is here. And it's going to be a Russian vehicle, the T-72B3 Arena version of a... so it's basically a T-72B, but as a modernized version, or an upgraded version of the standard T-72B. So yeah, as you can see, this will start on the 22nd and end on the 9th of February. Just like all the old events, this will be very similar, where you have to grind out mission points in ground vehicles. As you can see, this is one of the areas of further modernization of the T-72B tank. Was equipped with a more modern active protective system. So it's basically T-72 with an extra active protective system. So it has like little thing. I think that's there. It's a little. So if you fire an ATGM at this thing, it will interrupt the signal and make you miss. So yeah, it's just a T-72 that's just been a slightly different version. There is a T-72Bs in the game already. There's two versions. You got the standard T-72B. Then there's a T-72B 1989 version, which is slightly different. And this is going to be like similar to those, but with a different modernization. And the Tech Tree version is 10.3, so I'm going to guess this is going to be 10.3 or 10.7. Maybe a little bit higher, but I think it's going to be around that sort of area. And these are all the decals and decorations you can earn, because this is a paintball themed version. So one of the decals is warning paintball zone, which is actually quite nice. Paintball little decal, and you get a paintball gun as a decoration and a paintball helmet as another decoration. So how you earn this is 45,000 mission points, just like what the winter event we had recently. They're more higher ranked vehicles like this. It will be more grinding for it. So 45,000 per stage, which is not too bad. And there is 9 stages to this event, so there's a lot of grinding to do. So the stage 1, you will get a trophy with a random reward. Stage 2, you get one of those decals, which are actually quite nice. Stage 3 is a random reward. Stage 4 is another one of those decals. Stage 5 is the paintball helmet. Stage 6 is a random trophy with a random reward. Stage 7 is the paintball gun. Stage 8 is the coupon for the T-72B3 Arena. And Stage 9 is a unique camouflage and 4 random modifications for the T-72B3 Arena. So, yeah. This is another... So, less like previous... This is the thing with these random modifications. They're kind of hit and miss. We've had events in the past where you got them, then sometimes you didn't get them. So it's very hit and miss. But it's nice that you can do that, so you get a camouflage and random modifications. But if you don't want to keep the tank, then I think that might be the one you can sell. Please note, you can only receive the modifications if the T-72 Arena is activated on your account. That's one thing you have to look out for for modifications. If you want the tank and you go for stage 9, you have to activate on your account. So you can't sell. Yes, you can sell this, but you have to upgrade the coupon to 750,000 points. So that's a thing you will have to look out for if you want to keep the tank and want those modifications. You will have to activate it on your account for those random ones to activate, so to speak. Of course, you can skip stages with Golden Eagles, which will probably be about 999 Golden Eagles, and you can get discounts. So if you get over a certain point, you can get half price, and if you get even more further up, you can get a further discount. Of course, the coupon, you can upgrade your coupon to sell on the marketplace. And you can track your progress through the achievements just like the previous versions. So we've got a lot to look forward to, really. A new next event for the T72B3. And the next Battle Pass, which is Season 22 with the ELC. And is that still available? To the 19th. Oh, that's finished. Oh, never mind. I missed that one. But anyway, that's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at the T72s, and I'll show you where they are. They're on the left-hand side. As you can see, you got the normal T72B, a 10.3. Then you got the 89 version, which is slightly different because the standard one has ERA, and the slightly different version does not have it too much. It's just got thicker turret armor than the standard version, but only just. But as you can see here is the T72B3, so it might be even higher up then. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought it was going to be like this, but I completely forgot about this version. So it's going to be more higher up then. Maybe 11.7. That would be interesting. I'm guessing if it's going to be that sort of rank. 11.7. There's not that many vehicles around that rank. You got, of course, the T72 B3. You got the T80U, and of course you got the BMPTs, which got upgrade. Well, they got buffed. No, not buffed. I mean nerfed, and put their rank up a little bit more higher. Because they destroyed games, just like they've done with the premium version as well. That's been nerfed as well. Because they were 10.3 and they just destroyed the games. And they put them up to 10.7. Still continued to destroy the games. So they put them up to 11.3. And they seem to be not, less powerful now. But they still can, just kill games sometimes. So 10.7, 11.7 I mean. There's not that many vehicles at that rank, so I think it's going to be 11.7. And if I was wrong, then because the standard T72Bs are there, so I'm wrong. So it might be a bit more higher up than I realised. So completely ignore that first part. So lots of new stuff's coming then. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, maybe a comment on what you think about these events coming up. And make sure you subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. And until next time, a ta-ta. For now.